Hello, my beautiful, vibrant energies. Hi, I'm Vibrant V. Sorry to mess with the light, guys. I just haven't been able to get it, like, great today, but whatevs. We're gonna move on with it. Okay, so, my intros are, like, the worst things ever because I don't bloody know what to say. I just kind of get on with, like, talking about whatever it is I'm talking about, and then it's like, oh, did I actually say what I needed to say? But yeah, I'm just going to say like, subscribe, comment down below, whatever it is you want to do, my darlings, please feel free. I appreciate you regardless. And for those who are returning, who are part of the fam, hey fam, how you doing fam? Hope you're feeling good. And you know, I always trail off like with something that doesn't even rhyme at the end, yeah? Yeah, you. All right, let's get on to it. We're doing a reading for Virgo right now. Let's get into it, please. What's coming towards Virgo, please, for their highest possible good. We want encouraging, enlightening, helpful messages. Ooh, love, baby, or a partnership, or working together, some kind of communication or love. Sweetie pies might be coming to you, sorry. Yeah, this has been a whole thing for me today, so it's irritating me. I apologize if you're gonna have to experience that with me. Some of you lot, I don't know why that might be a thing. Maybe over the Christmas period, you'll be like, can we take a different picture, please? I'm not, the lighting wasn't good enough or something. And now, as I'm saying that, I'm remembering a program by Key and Peele. So some of you might be watching that over the Christmas period, or at least comedy sketches. Yeah, and one of the things was they went out as girls. They were dressed as females. The hermit came out for you, Virgo. That's you, my darling. Okay, good. I like it. I'm going to just keep pulling your cards while I tell you the story. So, yeah, they were dressed as females. And basically the whole thing was they went to a club and they were taking pictures. They were taking selfies. And it's like, they were taking... Sorry. Oh, my God. Get on with the story. They were taking the pictures. And every picture that came out, the point was that, people who like to take selfies all the time, they was like, delete it. Oh my God, delete it. Every single picture they took, every picture they took, every selfie they took was, oh my God, delete it. My eyes are shut. Oh my God, delete it. No, delete it. And then I don't know if there was like a fire that broke out, or something to do with either the fire brigade, or it was the police or something. And no, it was a robbery at a bank. That's what it was. It was a robbery at a bank. And they were still taking selfies while all this was happening. And the police officer comes to inquire. And then, I don't know why I'm telling you this. I don't know why this got triggered. But the police are inquiring about what took place. And they happened, because they were taking their selfie pictures, they happened to have caught the criminals in the pictures. But because they didn't like what they looked like in the pictures with their selfie, they were like, no, oh my God, delete it. And yeah, the evidence was lost. I don't know why I went into that, and I didn't even tell the story very well, but Virgo, that might be something. I have no idea why. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, so what silly energy, just coming straight into your reading like this. Damn. It means something though, it usually does. Right, so Two of Cups, there could be an offer, ooh, or a message. There's a message coming in. Now, sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. I just ate a piece of chocolate there, and my body does like a whole processing. I must burp and everything. All right, great. Sorry, don't know why. Virgo, I'm being real with you, so maybe someone's being that real with you right now. So yeah, with you here being present in your own energy, this is me giving me illumination. This is kind of wisdom, something, or some kind of message might come in that might enlighten you, or it might cause... What do I say about the fire brigade? There's fire right here. So guys, be careful. Be careful. I don't think it's anything to do with fire, but just for the sake of being sensible, be careful. Okay. Some of you though, it could just be that you're going to a campsite. There might be an invitation to go to a campsite. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, maybe he wants to take you out. He or she, again, it's just the energy, right? So change it as you need to. This is somebody who is very grounded, a successful individual, or somebody who's wise as well, quite prosperous, but a very grounded individual. Yeah. You kind of need them in your corner, really pragmatic. This could even speak of your own energy for all I know, Virgo, because quite frankly, babes, you are an earth sign too. But the fact that the Hermit is here is telling me that you are dealing with a King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles could be somebody here in another scenario, who's offering you love. It it's interesting. Okay, sorry, just because this card was doing what it was doing. Three of Cups celebration as well. Yeah, you might be getting an invite from a King of Pentacles, Virgo. Somebody who cares about you, who's been maybe studying you as well, like deeply studying you. Maybe they've had some illumination or an enlightenment about you. Maybe that's their revelation. It's not yours. Maybe you've had the revelation about this King of Pentacles, right? There's something here. Ooh, okay. Virgo, listen, give me some more. Why's the Two of Cups here for Virgo, please? Okay, thank you. I need to bend my cards. Seven of Wands. That's interesting. Fire sign energy. Wait a second, babes. Oh, there's a defensiveness though. Why? Or is there a barrier or a block or something? Oh. The Page of Cups came out. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm hoping I didn't twist the position of that, but if I did, hey, yikes. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Virgo. Hold on, because I got excited here. All right, so for some of you, okay, because yes, these are different types of stories, different timelines, but then there's a combination of everything that comes in, right? So hold up. Some of you could be receiving an offer, or a romantic offer, or maybe there's some kind of forgiveness trying to take place here. But maybe somebody's being defensive. Maybe you're trying to offer to somebody who's kind of defensive. Fire sign energy. It could be Aries, Leo, Sag, possibly, right? Or it could just be that you guys are exchanging gifts here. And what? No, it's not exchanging gifts at all. One of you's a little bit guarded or defensive, or it's almost like you're ready or you're prepared or you're kind of anticipating some kind of, not darkness, but some kind of battle, essentially. Some of you says something. Maybe there's a connection here, a partnership possibly as well. Maybe you're conflicted. Maybe you literally have an offer of love here, or maybe you're feeling something for somebody. Maybe someone's feeling something for you and they're guarded about it. They're scared to really kind of fight for it, or maybe you're trying to fight for your connection. All right, some of you, there's an enlightenment. Whatever that enlightenment is, it is about this King of Pentacles. Some of you, maybe you are all right, there's different stories here, and I'm laughing at this particular one. Some of you, it's because there is a person who does like you, Virgo, most definitely. But this person is scared to stand up and say that they have these feelings for you. They're feeling very sensitive. They might be feeling a little bit moody. You know, they might not be able to handle their emotions right now with the Hermit in reverse. Sorry, not in reverse. What did I say? You're reading things that aren't even here, babes. It's the Four of Swords that's in reverse. I stand corrected. I don't know why the Hermit is. I would have said that. But yeah, this is about like, maybe I think someone's having a revelation about you, my darling. And possibly and for some of you, they're seeing you as quite grounded and they want to have like this, you know, they want to be part of that. They want to be near you, in your energy, in your space, or they want to build long term with you as well. There's definitely that, okay? There's a wealthy man here. So there's possibly somebody who's either good at making money, makes lots of money, or just has an income, you know, or a decent enough income, whatever it is. It's a decent enough income. Could be just a good provider, possibly male or female. You need to change that how you need to. It's just the energies, okay? This is the masculine energy. It could represent anyone. Now, this person sees you as possibly having your stuff together, seeing you as kind of stable, you know, kind of, you know, maybe quite, you know, leadership. Yes, you're a good person, ultimately. Okay, right. And the reason I'm laughing, I'm so sorry, is because this person's clearly not feeling very well, right? They're not feeling, I was going to say they're not feeling themselves. Yeah, so maybe someone's not feeling themselves right now. Maybe you're dealing with a King of Pentacles who's not feeling very great. There's someone in your, you know, Maybe it's also a King of Pentacles could also be a father. So maybe some of you, or your father's not well, or somebody who has masculine energy, who falls into like a mother or father figure for you, isn't very well as well. If that's the case, go check out Leo's reading, because Leo's dealing with something similar-ish, okay? So just be mindful of that. Some of you being spiritually guided for sure. This is linking to Leo's reading too. There's something about a spiritual awakening taking place with some of you. You guys might be discovering your gifts, your spiritual gifts, and you might be getting a mentor. This is too similar to Leo's. Leo's had that very similar, kind of in the middle right there. Some of you, that's a thing, okay? Some of you are kind of taking personal and private time alone at this moment. And maybe that's why you're being a little bit defensive. So some of you are defensive in relation to a love connection. You're creating boundaries right now because something may have happened that might have caused you to kind of be brought to tears, and you're trying to recover from that. You're kind of trying to have a bit more stability from that experience, that scenario, that situation, whatever took place. Maybe there's some of your financial security or your material world, something about your world not being as grounded as you'd like, something changing in your world, and it doesn't feel very good. Some of you need to get more rest. It can be quite simple as that. Or it's saying that you're, yeah. Okay, so, well, this is all what's coming up. I'm sorry, I'm talking as if it's in the present. I have a tendency to do that for some reason. But yeah. Right, why is the 2 of Cups to the 7 of Wands here for Virgo, please? That is amazing. If you have a crush, your ego needs to be crushed. Or yeah, maybe that's the battle between you and your person right now. There's some kind of battle between the egos. Interesting. There might be, yeah, it could be the ego, in the sense of it just being that. Could be somebody just, with that, it's giving me a sense of somebody trying to control you here as well, possibly. You might have someone trying to control you here. But I feel like you're kind of separating from it, maybe you're even playing a game with them, because look at her, she's kind of sidestepping, she's just kind of doing like a little, like she's kind of skating by, dancing away type thing. Yes, the chains are being broken as well. So maybe that's what's occurring. Maybe you're slipping away, you're dancing away. Maybe because you're setting your boundaries, it's creating this division, it's crushing someone's ego, it's breaking their ego down. So that's pretty cool. Okay, that's interesting. But either way, even though whatever's occurring here, it's not the most horrible energy, because look how this looks almost playful. All right, so it could be the ego that caused the barriers, the walls to go up, or it could be that the egos are coming down and the boundaries are now being reset or reassessed, because sometimes we set really strong and high boundaries, and you can't do this and you can't do that, you can't say that to me, but actually when you have a conversation with somebody that you're agreeable with, when we are agreeing, when we're having a conversation and we can reason with one another, actually the ego kind of then gets kind of, it starts to treacle away. It's kind of understanding each other's different perspective, hence the 2 of Cups. So Virgo, I feel like, for some of you, what's coming up is the fact that there might be a challenge coming up for you, but after whatever, the boundaries that have been set, or the ability to stand up for yourself, it's gonna crush some kind of ego, whether it's in yourself or whether it's somebody else. Okay. Well, we're happy to always put our ego aside. That might lead to you soul searching. It might cause you to feel a little bit upset and a little bit emotionally triggered, but it's never harmful for us to put our ego aside, babes, if that's you, all right? If not, it could be your person seriously pining over you, but it's maybe because of their ego that it caused problems in the first place. 2 of Swords. Yeah. 1 second. One second. King of Pentacles to the 4 of Swords in the reverse, please. What's that for Virgo? The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow is only a day away. Okay, you might be waiting for something for tomorrow. Something. It's only a day away. Don't worry, baby. You're going to be fine. Yeah. Ooh, this is interesting. Shizers. Okay, so. You know what's funny here? So whether it's okay, I'm gonna say this to you, Virgo, and you're not gonna love it, babes. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it though. Ego and the sun, right? So the sun in the original tarot deck can also speak of ego, right? This is wait, whose reading am I in right now? Virgo. Jesus. Sorry, I was in Leo's reading. Okay, so yeah. The sun could also speak of ego, my darling. It could also speak of ego. So I feel like you and your person, maybe you guys clash heads because you both have some kind of ego. Because the sun doing too much is kind of look at me, see me, recognize, like that whole center of attention type thing. So there's you're battling or you're dealing with, so this might not be a lover. This could be, it could be your father, your brother, your sister, or somebody who has masculine energy, right? In this King of Pentacles energy. Somebody who, possibly this could be just to do with the fact that it's family. Hold on one second. Hold on. Yeah, it could be someone. Yeah, someone who's kind of supportive, just generally, or maybe you are the supportive person. See, now I'm interested. You know what? I'm definitely gonna say though, Virgo, based on the setup and the arrangements, this is telling me this is about the two of you. But I feel like with you being in the center here, this is you and that is this person. So I think there's an ego trip here between you and this person. That's what might be coming up. However, I feel like if we can change our perspectives, okay, and I say we as in you, Virgo, and your person, or the person that you're dealing with, not your person, this scenario, this situation, okay, I feel like if we can, why am I inserting myself? Because I don't want to point fingers at you, because I don't know it to be you, right? So if we can, in this scenario, change our perspective to have more of a healthier way of looking at things, or changing the perspective to see things slightly differently, the sun represents joy as well. Okay, so we can kill the ego if we look at things differently. If we're willing to do that and work together in a better way, we can have more prosperity. We can have, we can ride off in the sunset together, basically. Okay, if it's a person, if it's that type of union. But if it is just like a relative of some sort, it is you guys are maybe looking at each other from like an unhealthy perspective. But what's interesting is you both are egotistic. Just saying. You might not want to accept that, but you both are. All right? Now, I'm saying that because I can own I'm an egotistic prick too, so that's why I can happily say that to you, Virgo. And let's be honest, Virgo, much love to you guys, but Virgos, you guys, because of the way that you're so detailed orientated, you guys can be very, very judgmental as well. Like, is one of the traits, or Virgos are known to be one of the traits, because you guys are quite chaste in the way you behave. You can be quite, you can come across as kind of, how do I explain it? You can come across kind of, it depends on everyone's view of you, I guess. I can't really sit here and make that judgment, really, because it really is dependent on what type of Virgo, all of the rest of it. But because you guys you sit more in the background, right? You don't say anything. Not as much. The Virgos that I know are quiet people, hence the hermit. You guys are very quiet people, ultimately. But you're very analytical. You might be dealing with another earth sign here, and that's the challenge. The fact is you guys might be butting heads. It could be, and that's that's giving me Taurus vibes, if I'm honest with you right here, right? But it could also represent Capricorn. Maybe you're dealing with another Virgo as well, and maybe that's why you're clashing heads. But ultimately, the Two of Swords, I feel like you two are basically essentially one of the same. Like, you might be pointing the finger at this person, but the person's pointing their finger at you as well, type thing, with the Two of Swords. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the cross between the two of you guys. All right. Now, for some of you, it could be the difference between making the decision here with the Two of Swords, telling you that, you need to make some kind of decision. Oh, God, I can't stand the light, and it's really triggering me. So, yeah, maybe that's a real thing. You're really trying to sort out your lighting for your selfie. I don't know what the hell. Okay. I love tarot. Tarot is so fun because of the stuff it brings up. It's so cool. What am I trying to say? Yeah, if you can come out your ego, if you choose, you right, making that decision here, if you choose to come out your ego, you can have happiness, you can have joy. Some of you, that's a thing, right? With the breaking of the chain for the ego, it's telling me that you know, yeah, you can release yourself from that. Now, the ego here can speak of illusions too, because remember, sometimes we get ourselves so puffed up, we believe something that really isn't, right? And that's just kind of us, is, you know, it is because we're seeing the world from our perspective, and so therefore we can only see it from a me view, right? Naturally, it's going to make you egotistic because it's everything we think as humans. That's not just you, Virgo, darling. That's all of us. Is egotistic because it's about us first and foremost. Okay. Now, being mindful that, yeah, it's important to kind of see things from different perspectives. And you are the hermit, my darling. So you have the ability to dig deep, think, you know, and to really think. But it's about how you're utilizing that, how you're doing that right now. Some of you, if you're using your intuition, your psychic abilities, that's a good thing. Fine. I'm not here to judge that. You're going to trust it and you're going to do the right moves. Some of you, though, it might be just that the fact that you're, because remember, this is a page as well. Some of you could be dealing with somebody younger, or maybe you are the younger one, whichever way around it stems. But I'm feeling maybe in this scenario here, Virgo, you're the older one and your person is the younger one. Your person is kind of maybe more moody, more self-centered, more, and that would make more sense with the selfie analogy I was making, okay? In the, oh my God, delete it. Taking the picture, oh my God, delete it. Now selfie mode, delete it. That type of thing. Very much, yes. People who are obsessed with social media concept, yeah, those. That's hilarious, baby. That's funny to me. I love it. Okay, yeah. Also, it could also be for some of you, right? As much as you guys might be seeing each other from a different perspective, this, that, the other, it could be an ego trip for some of you, right? Could be. Some of you, though, it's literally just that. Maybe someone here in this scenario isn't very well, okay? Whoever that is. And maybe your presence, Virgo, is gonna be bringing them the joy and the, you know, because this talks about magical opportunities as well, right? Is that what it says? Yeah. Yeah. Gratitude to the divine, plans that work out perfectly, time for great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. So effectively, maybe you, Virgo, you have the ability to brighten up a room. Maybe you are dealing with someone who's very self-focused. See, maybe it's not ego in that way. It it could just genuinely be that whole look at me type vibe, right? Right. So, okay, here's another thing. Some of you, when I say look at me, some of you, it's just that you're confident. And your confidence could be misconstrued as being egotistic. That's what it is. And some of you might have a battle with that by being seen the wrong way, as in you're not an egotistic person. You are just maybe a happy person. Maybe you're just trying to heal from something. And maybe in trying to heal from something, you kind of put on your best kind of, what's the thing? You know, when you put your best foot forward, even though you're feeling kind of crap, that type of thing, you know? So maybe that's what's occurring here for some of you. Some of you are not egotistic. It is genuinely the fact that your confidence can be seen as egotistic. I love it. If that's the case, have at it, babes, because who's got time for people misjudging you? Sod them is what I can say to you, babes. But some of you, you're genuinely dealing with someone who's an egotistic person, or maybe selfish, self-centered, selfie mode, activated, all that bullcrap. But then you come in and you kind of, maybe you make them cry. Maybe you present some kind of revelation to them that awakens them, because we've got the Hermit to the Page of Cups, right? So the Hermit is kind of illumination, you know, wisdom, like sparks of information. So is the Sun as well, right? Illumination. So maybe you are coming in your, you know, in your brilliance, your intelligence, and your soul searching, your deep spiritual, oh, sorry, I'm just going to use the word abundance because I can't find the word, right? Let's say that. And you're speaking enlightenment, you're speaking truth into a situation in relation to a Page of Cups, right? And maybe they're in their feelings as a result of something you might have said. Maybe. Okay, so there's various things here. Or maybe it's not necessarily you being a true, you know, like a deep spiritual person, but maybe it's just that you said some kind of truth. All right? You could have been challenged to actually speak up, but you probably, well, I see that you're being encouraged here. All right? Fantastic. And if you do so, yeah, there'll be joy at the end of it. At the end of the day, you're going to be, you know, you or maybe the person will be sitting pretty after you guys kind of change the perspective on things, okay? Right, love it. What's the advice for Virgo, please? This is fun. Ish, I don't know. The sun will come out tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy the fruits of your labor, my sweetie pies. You're a person of luxury, for sure. You could definitely be Mr. or Mrs. Selfie mode. Let me stop. I don't know why I'm getting that. Because that energy irritates the nonsense out of me. But yeah, I don't know who I'm connecting with. I hope, can't be. Let me move on from that one. But yeah, I don't think it is that though. I think the people that I'm connecting with, it's more about you having a sense of confidence. It can be misconstrued as loving, you know, being egotistic and self-centered. But who cares? To be honest, we haven't got time for people's stupid ass opinions, especially if they don't know. And they haven't really. Yeah, see? I think it's you being judged. That's what it is, the Five of Pentacles. But you're going to get the last laugh, babies. Yeah, they don't understand. They don't understand you. Now, see, this could have happened. Whatever this speaking up is, and whoever's being moody here, or whatever this truth is, how do I say it? It might make some people unhappy. But it's gonna make them unhappy more because of their motives, possibly. Okay, because while you're out here happy, it's almost like they feel robbed, you know, by you somehow. Okay, and I don't mean that in the literal sense. So God forbid it, you know, you'll be safe. I'm hoping you're safe. But it's more about, you know, you're kind of, yeah, listen, I know I'm happy, I'm independent, I'm free, I'm celebrating what I'm working on or who I am and what I'm about. And you're like, all right, it looks like you've stolen and ran off, basically. But look at them. They're not happy while you're kind of, let me go off to have my abundance type thing. Maybe you've left some people behind as well. Or you will be. Hold on. This is supposed to be advice and encouragement. I don't know what I'm thinking of here right now. Queen of Cups. If you left anyone behind, it might be a Queen of Cups. That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Don't ask me why I giggled. But if that's the case, I feel like it would just be a highly emotional person. And I don't see that necessarily in like, yeah, it's just a highly emotional person. Or someone who's incredibly sensitive, maybe. It could be a mother or a father too. What are we doing? Hold on. Yeah. See, I think you're just a happy, independent individual. I really do. And I think people are misjudging you, possibly, as being egotistic. But your advice is just continue. Live your best life. Keep working hard. Keep doing what you're doing, my darlings. They're not going to understand. They're going to judge you. But you're the winner at the end of it. That's kind of really what I'm getting. For some of you, I'm also getting a sense of still remain compassionate. You know, still try and be caring for other people as well. Okay, so in some of your scenarios, maybe you have done something dodgy. Maybe you really have, and now it's time for you to, you know, kind of reflect on that in an emotional way, in you know, in terms of your heart space, and you kind of just need to, you know, still be, just because you're feeling yourself doesn't mean that you can't extend love and compassion and care to other people, all right? So maybe some of you are being encouraged or just reminded, just a little nudge, you know, be just, hey, remember, it's not just about your pentacles, maybe, for some of you. But yeah, this has been an interesting story. I feel like I read so many different things. I'm going to leave it there because otherwise I'm going to just keep on talking and I'm going to just, yeah, I've honestly forgotten what this message was now. But yeah, it's interesting. Okay, but hold on a second. Sorry. In case it is somebody who's interested in you, hold on. Yeah, so if it is someone who's interested in you, I feel like they're, how do I say? they might be scared, or they might think it's not very wise to come towards you because they see you as independent, you know, confidently independent. You're looking good, babes. You're looking good. Some of you are you own your own business, you're starting your own business, or whatever it is. You're successful in some way. You might be self-employed, whatever it is. Okay. If anything, I just think people are misunderstanding what your motives are. That's kind of what's happening here, or maybe it's their motives that need to be questioned, right? Cool. Whichever way around it fits. Virgo, I wish you the absolute best, my darlings. This was interesting enough at the very least. But yeah, go check out Leo, because there's definitely something about psychic. I say psychic, you know, however you latch on to that meaning, or what it means to you, better yet. But mainly I'm talking about spiritual enlightenment, abilities, you know, that type of thing. So yeah, check out Leo for sure, because that is strong. If you have any, if it links at all. All right, my darlings, go check out all the other readings I've done. Yeah. All the best. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And yeah, bye.